Hey guys, this is your boy Markcoos and welcome back to Markcoos' Reign at Arsenal. And as you can see, episode 9, fixing the kits. Said I would fix them. It's being done. And yeah, I had to change the second kit slightly. I made a home kit as faithful as I possibly could to the one I made before. But the second kit I had to change, instead of having being all yellow with the blue sort of bits to the side, I made it all blue with all yellow bits instead, because of the fact that the Fly Emirates thing is in white and not black or yellow, so of course it would no, it's not in black, so it doesn't really portray correctly on the yellow kit. So I changed it and I just made it all blue away kit and then all more or less all red home kit. So yeah, and in this episode there are a lot of transfers. We attempt to sign Neymar because people wanted Neymar. I go out and try and buy a Luke Shaw because I needed a backup left back. I go and approve contracts for Mertesacker, Vermaelen, I think it's Frimpong, but I end up getting rid of him eventually. Wilshere, Chamberlain, Giroud, Mikel, and the Hurtfeld, because personally Mikel gets better. The Hurtfeld's an absolute beast at the back for me. But the first signing of this episode, I think it is Luke Shaw. I think I agree with for just under a million. And yeah, Mr. Luke Shaw is here. He's pretty bad at the current moment. He's only like a 68 overall. But to be fair, he's a great player in real life, and I have a feeling that he'll become one of the best left backs in like real life like soon. But in the game, he's a bit meh at the current moment, but he will get better if I play him more, of course. If I push Gibbs, I could push Gibbs forward, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, in the first game of the match, we have first game of the episode, we have Arsenal versus West Brom. And this match, pretty easy to be fair, FA Cup match. I think it's the quarter-finals because there's... Yeah, I think it's a quarter-final. So we could play I think it's a pretty strong team, but I'm sure I give Shaw his debut because, of course, I like to give people their debuts. But Podolski's still starting, Royce and Giroud are also playing. So, I mean, it's quite a strong team to be for me. Stephen Reid and Olsen are playing for West Brom. Here are the teams, Chesney to Hurtfeld, Mertesacker, Jenkins and Shaw. Pretty inexperienced back four, well, quite a experienced middle three. I mean, it has Arteta, Ramsey and Royce. West Brom playing Foster, Craig Dawson, Olsen, Popov, Reid. It's a pretty strong team to be perfectly honest. So of course I kicked off as technically like not the home team, but the team first on the team sheet. Chamberlain gets through on goal in the 6th minute, gets a shot away, and I'm sure it's Jones ends up only goaling it. And I was just like, what the hell? I mean, like, Jesus Christ, I've never seen that happen in PES. Like, thanks computer, I mean, thanks a lot. I mean, the slide tackle just goes right to the bottom corner, great finish. But yeah, Chamberlain gets in the ball here, tries to skin, I think it's Popov. He ends up getting taken out. As Giroud's taking the free kick, he ends up taking it. It hits off the post. He comes back to Aaron Ramsey, he pops him back in the net. I think it's for his first goal of the season. And Aaron Ramsey, an absolutely amazing player before his leg break. After his leg break, he's getting back to it, but he's still a very good player in real life and in the game. So Aaron Ramsey scores. I think it was a pretty lucky goal, to be perfectly honest, but still, a goal's a goal. So Aaron Ramsey scores, and I mean, it was a pretty strong right finish. And then 45th minute of the clock, Giroud, I think it's played through by Markcoos, gets a shot from quite a tight angle, and he ends up popping it into the back of the net. And it's 3-0 coming up to half time, and I'm just like, not bad at all. I mean, we're poning bad. But yeah, I mean, Olivier Giroud, an absolute revelation for him. I didn't actually think he would score the likes of like 40, like, I think he ends up, he get a combo on like 30 goals. I mean, that's insane. But as you can see, we had 9 shots, 6 on target. They've had 0 shots on target. I mean, they've been an absolute waste of space. What the hell's the point of playing West Brom if they can't even score against me? So in the second half, final score 3-0. I'm not really gonna. If I show you all the replays, it will make the videos extremely long, and I have to talk for the whole video. You have to remember that. So yeah, I only had 3 shots on target in the second half. I only had 1 shot on target in the second half. So is it really worth showing all? I don't think so. But yeah, Man City beat Blackburn, and Chelsea beat Sunderland, and Newcastle, of all people, beat Manchester United. So the semi-finals would be Man City versus Chelsea and Arsenal versus Newcastle. So I was expecting to get to the final because of the fact that it was Newcastle. As you can see, Neymar's contract broke down. I go out and buy Tom Cleverley. Of course, I want to have that English steel in the midfield of Wilshere and Cleverley. Everyone's saying that's the future for England, so I expect that to be the future for Arsenal midfield. Of course, I can move Arteta out, and then I could even move Royce out to one of the wings and have like a full English 4 in the middle by having Walcott, not English but British, Walcott, Ramsey, Wilshere and Cleverley. But in the next match we face Reading, and they played a pretty poor team, to be perfectly honest. But I think I played a really strong team in this match. Koscielny, Mertesacker. I need to play Coquelin because I think most of my players are like, I don't want to play today. I mean, I had I think it was Chamberlain, Giroud and Podolski up front. Chamberlain's been an absolute revelation so far this season. Like in the games I've played him in, he's actually deserved to play. But coming up to half time, it is 0-0, and I was just like, what? This is Reading. I can't beat Reading. I mean, they've had 0 shots. I've only had 5 shots, 2 on target, and I was like, what the hell? So 68th minute of the match, Ramsey forward to Royce on the ball, passes it to Chamberlain to Giroud, and Giroud into the top corner with a finesse, a little bit of the R2, a little bit of the trigger, just to get into the top corner, and an amazing finish from Olivier Giroud from the edge of the box, and again he comes up with the goods to sort of win the game. So yeah, Olivier Giroud scoring even more goals than I expected him to actually score this season. I expected maybe Walcott and Royce and Podolski to get a couple, but it's all just been Olivier Giroud today, and he's captain because I think Vermaelen just didn't want to play. So 84th minute of the match, a great through ball through to Podolski. Podolski chips it over the defence to Olivier Giroud on the half volley, and he pops in the back of the net past Federici, and another goal for the Frenchman. So in this game, pretty basic to be fair. I mean, I was 0-0 at half time, come up to 60 minutes, I was like, I can't do anything. Just past 60 minutes, Olivier Giroud scores. Just past 80 minutes, Olivier Giroud scores again. So Giroud has scored 2 goals today. Well, he scored more than 2 goals today, but he scored 2 goals in the Reading game, and Arsenal went 2-0. And I was like, not bad at all. And basically the minute after this match, we bring Cleverley properly in, but as you see, Reading 0 shots completely. I had 11 shots, 6 on target, so I sort of tested Federici, and of course Giroud get man of the match because of course it's Giroud. But Queen's Park got beat by West Brom, Liverpool drew with Chelsea, Everton got beat by Wigan, and Fulham got beat by Manchester United, and West Ham drew with Man City, Norwich got beat by Sunderland, Swansea got beat by Aston Villa, Southampton I think drew with Newcastle, and Tottenham got beat or drew with Stoke. Doesn't matter because they're still top. And here's Tom Cleverley. In his little interview, just like, yeah, I'm Tom Cleverley. It's a huge honour to come to Arsenal. It's a massive huge tradition. I'm glad I'm not part of it. Alright then, Tom. Didn't really think you'd really want to be here, considering you're Manchester United former player. But yeah, Tom Cleverley, number 26, takes Adebayor's former number, and I think it's Adebayor's. Yeah, it sounds like Adebayor's. I think it's Adebayor's, or it's Bentner's. I don't really know. It doesn't really matter because they're both a bit of a prick in real life. So, yeah. So at the next and final game of this episode, it's Arsenal versus Fulham, and this match was an absolute legendary match. I mean, I look how strong a team I play. I mean, I play Koscielny, Vermaelen, Sagna, Gibbs, Royce, Wilshere, Arteta, Walcott, Giroud, Podolski. That's like my first 11, and then Fulham will play like Sendros, Rita, Diarra, Duff, Kazami, Berbatov, Rodallega, and I was like, this match is going to be easy, man, easy. Well, look what happens, right? The kick-off, of course, it's at the Emirates. But in the 9th minute of the match, gets on the left, crosses it in. Vermaelen tries some stupid chest control. Duff takes off and pops it in. And I was like, fair enough, 10 minutes on the clock, 1-0 to Fulham. Got all the time in the world to come back. But my God, you'll see how good Fulham actually played in this match and how lucky I was. But yeah, you'll see this sort of retarded chest control. Tries to flick it over himself. I mean, what are you doing? What are you doing? But 90th minute of the match, get a through ball through to Markcoos. Royce gets the shot away. It comes back out to Podolski. Schwartz again makes another save and it gets cleared. But 26th minute of the match, Royce again on the ball. Great through ball through to Olivier Giroud, any strong goal, like I said before, usually pops him in, and he pops it in this time. So Olivier Giroud scores 26th minute, equalises 1-1, and it's like, alright then, fair enough. I mean, I was playing better than I thought I would be, but still Fulham kept coming back. But in the third minute, in the 45th minute, I end up hitting the post with Royce after flicking up to himself. And yeah, so at halftime it's 1-0. We've had 10 shots, 7 on target. Fulham have had 4 shots, 2 on target, and we dominated on possession. So I was like, alright then, let's, well, at least try something. So at halftime, change some things, bring Cleverley in for his debut, and I was like, fair enough. I mean, and I take off Walcott because he's done absolutely nothing, and bring in Oxlade-Chamberlain. So in the 50th minute of the match, Rodallega gets through on goal. He takes a shot, and Chesney just dives to absolutely nowhere, and Rodallega scores. So it's 2-1 to Fulham, and I was like, alright then, this may or may not make the game a bit more difficult because of the fact that they're 1 goal up, and when the computer goes up, they really like to defend like properly and time wasting crap like that. It's really annoying. But as you can see, Chesney just diving for absolutely nothing, like diving for fish. Like, absolute idiot. But end up from kickoff, I end up giving the ball away with Tom Cleverley. He just doesn't go for it. Rodallega gets it, plays a great football through to Dimitar Berbatov, and I'm just like, Chesney, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, you should be covering that post, but no. Berbatov scores more or less directly after Fulham just scored, and I was like, my God, man, we're gonna get beat by Fulham at home. I don't like getting beat at home. I'm still unbeaten right now, so I mean, Jesus Christ, I don't want to lose it to Fulham of all people. Lose my my winning streak, but my unbeaten streak, sorry. But Giroud gets the ball here, plays, just sweats it across to Oxlade-Chamberlain, who pops in the near post. And I was so lucky there that it actually happened, because Oxlade just was like, what are you doing, Giroud? And it's like, as he passed it, it's like, Giroud's just like, you take it, Oxlade. And yeah, so Oxlade-Chamberlain pops it in the near post, and I'm like, fair enough. And that's it. So he runs back, and it comes back. And Rodallega somehow comes out with all these skills, passes it through to Berbatov again, and this is 60 minutes on the clock, and I was like, I've got half an hour to score 2 goals to like make sure I don't get beaten. So I was like, alright then, fair enough. So Dimitar Berbatov scored, and I was like, alright, this is going to be a bit more difficult. So 73rd minute of the ball, Sanya to Cleverley, haven't given the ball away, passes it to Jack Wilshere from 30 yards out. Look at that 4 finish, off the post, onto the goal line, up again, off the post, and off the bar and in. And I was just like, holy crap. When I scored this, I was like, holy crap, like really, like Jesus Christ. Like, it was a great goal for someone who doesn't really score from long range. But in the 79th minute, Rodallega somehow gets through. Wilshere can't stop him, and Chesney actually has to make a save. But then it's coming up to like the last minutes of the match. I'm sure I get like some sort of foul on me. Gibbs gets through on goal, volleys it with his right foot and goes just wide, and I was like, holy crap, I need to change some things. So I move everyone forward. I move Royce the second striker, Podolski and Chamberlain all move up. Cleverley is going to midfield that role by himself. Wilshere and Wilshere's going to play attacking midfield, and this really did work out for me, to be fair. Giroud through to Royce through to Podolski takes a touch, and look at that 4 finish from Lucas Podolski into the top corner. Then Podolski scores again, and this is his first goal of this match though. But yeah, Lucas Podolski scores with a beast of a wonder shot, a thunderbolt, and into past Schwarzer and into the top corner. So 4-4. And from kickoff, I'm just like, alright, okay, I'm trying my best. And I get the ball back with Cleverley. Cleverley pings it through to Marco Reus. Schwarzer thinks about coming out, doesn't come out. 85th minute on the clock. I cross it, low cross it in. I think Reether clears it, gets it to Oxlade-Chamberlain. Chamberlain on the turn, and look at that 4 finish from the young Englishman, and Chamberlain scores. So 5-4, coming up to 90 minutes on the clock, and Oxlade-Chamberlain has 2 goals coming on at roughly half time, I think, or 50 minutes on the clock, roughly. So not bad. And I think yeah, no, I don't even know, but yeah, like just after half time. So amazing finish from Oxlade-Chamberlain there, 2 goals from, and fancy enough, I actually get a little bit of a replay here, and look at that 4 finish right to the top corner. Insane finish from Oxlade, and that was the final score, 5-4. I mean, holy crap, what a game, 5-4, holy crap. As I watch back at it now, it's just so good. But I mean, I had 13 shots on target, they had only 6, and dominated on possession. So I mean, did I really deserve to win? I think I did. I mean, I had double the shots amount on target than they had. But Marco Reus gets man of the match. I really don't think Cleverley deserved a 7.5. I think that might have been to Chamberlain. But as you can see, West Brom got beat by Chelsea, Everton beat QPR, Manchester United got beat by Liverpool, and Man City got beat by Wigan. what the hell? Newcastle beat Norwich, and Tottenham really beat Stoke, and Tottenham beat Southampton, and Stoke beat Swansea, but Arsenal still top by 7. Yeah, so if you have enjoyed this episode of Markcoos' Reign at Arsenal, subscribe to my channel for more, and catch you later.